Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. You're listening to our Dungeons and Dragons game. I'm your host, the Dungeon Master, or DM for short. And the prologue for this one is that Arthur Spelljammer lands on a water world to try to get rid of some stale air and replace it with fresh air. While they are here, party encounters cephalopods, who are beings with cork-like feet who are able to walk on water. After stocking up on air, the Spelljammer takes off again. But sadly, they're low on drinkable water, and the only water here is salt water. Then we get into the plot. The Spelljammer reaches another world, one with rivers of perfect, clean water. So they take the ship in for a landing just off the coast of an island. The air here smells sweet, like assorted flowers. There are fields of herbs, and soft music drifts on the breeze. Some soldiers discover the PCs and tie them up using rose vines. The heroes are briefly put on trial as outsiders, but quickly found to be innocent and invited to a feast. At a feast, they meet the governor, whose name is Radamantus. He says this is blessed world. The city here is made mostly of gold, with certain other gemstones inlaid throughout. The walls around the city are emerald crystals that grow high into the air. The pavement is made of ivory. Here, the people bathe in dew and cinnamon. The world is in a state of perpetual sunrise/sunset. There are wells of honey and wells of laughter and pleasure. The birds here are more musical than birds elsewhere. And the people eat something called the root of mallows, which by all accounts are marshmallow berries. The PCs spend the night here and the next day are invited to watch gladiatorial events. Among the many participants is one of the bastard sons of Hercules. He is beating most of the other participants at wrestling, racing, etc. But then he loses to Celebrian, Elaina, Elanesse, aka Zara, Kelor, and Yoltaris, Janveryl, aka Calenwen. Celebrian is a kind of Eldarin called a Gale. She has long golden hair and she wears a blue toga. Her partner, Janveryl, is an Urda woman, also known as a high ogre. She has turquoise-colored skin and wears royal purple. A garland of peacock feathers is given to both women. Arthur introduces himself, and they spend the rest of the day getting to know each other. This world is geared around pleasure, and almost anything goes. Almost. When a young man runs away with another man's wife, this starts a war. There is a beautiful garden where the philosophers go to argue, but sadly, they never accomplish anything. So the same is true about them resolving the situation with the young man. So all out war breaks out. Then we get to the epilogue. PCs aren't really able to contain the chaos here. Sadly, they just watch this perfect world be destroyed. The gladiators do insane levels of damage. So Celebrian and Janveryl flee the dying world on Arthur's Spelljammer. And that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the story. If so, be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, ring the bell, all that jazz, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.